we will be suggesting to the owner that they can use greenery over here, more green theme over here, and green mat or green tape, green paint to reduce the bad effect of the entrance, the main gate entrance. Then as you can see, the porch area which is covered till south is not good for the owner, because the grey theme is coming in all these kind of directions, covering of the air element and covering of the fire element, which is not good. So what we'll be suggesting them, if the house is already constructed, we cannot do anything with the tiles and all, so we'll be suggesting them to use any kind of mat, a whole mat in the porch area, or you can paint the tiles. If they can't change the tiles, so they can paint the tiles with the favorable color.
Vastu mahavastu. VMV, good energy and good life.
In our previous video, we have analyzed the home plan, completely analyze it. We check out the direction, the facing, check out the degrees, and check out where it is tilted, and analyze the whole house plan. Plot all the 16 directions on the home plan, and after plotting the 16 direction, we check out what kind of activities which are going in a specific direction and whether they are giving a good or bad effect to the owner. Now in this part, we'll be discussing that the activities which are not good specific direction for the house plan. So what remedy we can give to the owner? What kind of remedy we can give to the owner? The activities which were bad, so they can turn up with a good one. We were discussing this house, this kind of plan in our previous video and covered with the analyze part. In this part, we mainly focus on the remedy, on the bad activities, the solution of the bad activities of the house plan. So we start first of all with the entrance. Entrance is coming in these Lord Surya and Satya and Brush, and these three deities are not good for the entrance part. So what kind of remedy we can give to the owner so that the bad results of the entrance won't affect the person who is using this kind of whole house plan or the owner of this house plan? Now we will be suggesting that as it is coming in the east and east southeast, they use a green tape over here, or increase the greenery over here, or green theme over here. They can use a green mat to reduce the bad effect of the entrances. First of all, we need to understand that we cannot completely diminish the whole bad effect of any kind of negative direction. We can just give them boost, we can just give them remedy. We cannot completely avoid the negativity of any kind of direction. So we can give them remedy, we can boost up that kind of direction, but not completely avoid it. So we will be suggesting to the owner that they can use greenery over here, more green theme over here, and green mat or green tape, green paint to reduce the bad effect of the entrance, the main gate entrance. Then as you can see, the porch area which is covered till south is not good for the owner, because the grey theme is coming in all these kind of directions, covering of the air element and covering of the fire element, which is not good. So what we'll be suggesting them, if the house is already constructed, we cannot do anything with the tiles and all, so we'll be suggesting them to use any kind of mat, a whole mat in the porch area, or you can paint the tiles. If they can't change the tiles, so they can paint the tiles with the favorable color, and the favorable color for both the directions is the green one or the cream one. Cream can come in any direction, so they can use green theme or green paint, green mat in whole of the porch area until south, or they can use cream shades on the tiles. They can paint the tiles with the green shade or the cream shade. The bad effect of this porch area will be completely reduced. Then the southwest and the SSW, the porch and the passage, which is the white passage which is covering SSW and SW, the grey theme is all completely perfect, which we have already discussed in the previous video. And the west southwest, west and west northwest, again which is showing the grey theme, this is also all perfect, because grey is a color of sky element and the sky element is already over here. So we do not need any kind of remedy in this kind of area related to the grey shade or the grey tiles, but their remedy needed regarding the greenery in the west southwest and the west part. West southwest and west is a sky element direction, and sky element is greenery is not considered to be good. So greenery to be completely avoided in the west southwest, means they have to shift the plants. If they are using direction for the greenery part, so they need to just shift the greenery from here towards the front part of the house plan, that is in the east or east northeast or east southeast. So all the greenery will be completely avoided in these kind of two directions. Now we'll be discussing about the inside part, the net usable part of the home. And one thing more which is left regarding the outside part of the house plan, that is in the front part, the landscaped area, front landscaped area of the house plan, which is showing complete greenery, which is covering in the two directions, that is east northeast and east. And as we know that east is considered to be as nature, so greenery can come in the both the directions, means the greenery is very good over here. So we do not need any kind of remedy again in these two directions. We come inside the net usable space of this house plan, and again seeing one entrance which is coming in the Lord Surya direction and Satya and Brush. So the same remedy as we have suggested to the owner related to the main gate, the same remedy is there for the inside gate also, the second entrance also, that will be suggesting them to use green paint there or green theme there or green mat over here to reduce the bad effect of the entrance. We cannot completely diminish the bad effect, but we can reduce the percentage of the bad effect for the owner. Now if you move towards the left part, the WC, the very worst or we can say the very bad part regarding the whole house plan, that is the placement of WC. First of all, we always suggest our client that the placement of the WC is not good. It always attracts government penalties for the owner, and it always attracts the court cases for the owner. People stand against them always. So they need to just completely off this WC, means they need to just completely shut down this kind of WC and make the floor completely plain. But if they can't do this major change, so we'll be suggesting them a simple remedy for it, that is that they can use a yellow tape, they can use a green tape or a yellow tape in the southeast direction. So we can use to decrease the bad effect of this kind of WC which is coming in the liquidity area, cash liquidity area. So the remedy of this is that they need to cut down this kind of area. We need to cut down this kind of area, negative area, with the green paint or the green tape. Or if they want to use the strip, means they can permanently do the remedy of this. So we can suggest them to use a steel strip for the same, for the bad effect, for the bad activity going on in the southeast direction. Apart from the placement of the WC, we need to check the color of the walls, the color of the tiles in the WC, which we are not able to see over here. But if there are some kind of anti-colors regarding the southeast and east southeast direction, so they need to check this out and suggest them to paint them with the favorable color. Then in the lobby, there is nothing showing in the lobby part, so we can't suggest them anything. But we, apart from suggesting anything, we can just advise them to not use any kind of anti-colors regarding the directions which are coming, which are covering in the lobby part. Then in the dining hall, we comes towards the dining hall. The mat over here is again the beige, and which is coming in the northeast and northeast. But the beige color in the northeast side or the north side or the water element is not that good, because it is a family for the wood one only. But somewhere it is good, sometimes it is not good. If you feel any kind of bad effect regarding the health problems or regarding the clarity, so you can just remove the beige color mat and use a white one or a cream one or a blue one. And if the owner is not facing this kind of bad effect, so they can continue using this kind of beige only. Now if we move towards the stair hall covering with the staircase, which there is no harm in it. Then the open area, as we have discussed in the previous video also, that open area in the north side and NNW is all good. We don't need any kind of remedy for that again. Then in the kitchen part, kitchen really needs a major remedy for it, because very sensitive zone in the whole home is southwest, and thus in the southwest a burner placement is there, and which is not very good. So the burner needs to be shifted in the south. If they can't shift, if they can't do this kind of major change in the kitchen, so we have to suggest them to just paint the slab, which is showing the green one. You just paint the slab with the yellow one, because yellow can come, the yellow color can come in the west southwest also, in the southwest also, and the disposal zone, that is SSW also, and the south wind, the fame and relaxation part also. So the yellow color need to be there in the platform to reduce the bad effect of it, and the one kind of yellow energy to be maintained in the southwest direction in the kitchen 24/7. So we'll be suggesting them to use a bulb in the kitchen part in the southwest direction, a yellow one. So the negative energy which is going on in a positive direction, they can be balanced, they can be give them good results rather than giving them the bad one. So after using this kind of remedy, the relationships problem in the house and the saving problems in the house will be all good, and the more expenditure problem also will be in a balanced form. Means these kind of problems will be not there after using this kind of remedy. Then the living room, again showing the beige color. Beige color can come in the SW and WSW and again the W part. But we need to check, we need to just advise the owner not to use any kind of red family or red color, pink color, light shades of red and pink in the southwest and the west southwest, because if they use this thing, so again a fire element came up in the west side, in the sky element and in the earth element, and whenever any kind of fire element theme or fire element color came up with the earth element and the sky element, so they increase the problem of relationships, they increase the problems of education, saving, somewhere skills, they affect the skills members living in the house plan. So any kind of red theme to be avoided in this kind of area, the living hall. Then the bedroom side, if we check out the bedroom part, the main bed, whenever we check out the bedroom, we always check the color of the curtains, the color of the ceiling, the color of the walls and the placement of the bed. And the placement of the bed is not good because it is coming completely in the depression zone. And whosoever using this kind of bedroom will always be in a low mood or must be facing depression if they are using this kind of room, this kind of bed more frequently or from years. So there is a simple remedy for the bedroom, that they have to shift their bed in this position only towards the northwest side, so that the head of the bed can come in the northwest and can be avoided from the depression zone. So the bad effect of the low mood problem or the depression problem can be avoided by shifting the bed just towards the northwest wall, because northwest area of support and depression is the area of W and W, so they need to be avoided this kind of thing. And another thing is need to check in the bedroom is the color of the curtain and the wall colors. So you have to ask this from the owner only, that what kind of color they are using, and if they are using the favorable one, so there is no remedy needed, and if they are not using the favorable one, so the remedy will be there. They have to change the color or they have to change the curtains and all. Then there is one more attached bathroom with the bedroom, that is coming in the W and W, the depression zone, or in the northwest zone, and just two zones are covering with this shower and the bathroom side. And whenever we check the bathroom part, so we always first of all check out the position of the commode, which is showing in the northwest zone right now, and northwest is a zone of support. So from this position we can conclude that their support system is very weak and they need to just do the remedy of this kind of WC in the support zone. So what kind of remedy we can suggest them is, so that the bad effect of the northwest zone can be avoided, that is they can use a yellow tape or a yellow paint, and if they want to use a strip, so they can use brass strip for the same bad effect, to reduce the bad effect of the WC. And if they agree, if the owner agrees to just shut down or just shift the WC position inside the bathroom, so we can suggest them that they can use this in the W and W part. W and W is a zone of low mood and depression, and whenever any kind of negative part comes up in the depression zone, so it also disposes that. So that activity of disposing can come in the W and W part. We can suggest the owner that they can use the position of the commode in the depression zone if they can shift it. But if they can't shift, so we can suggest them the simple remedy for us to use the yellow tape or a brass strip in the WC. Then we don't need any kind of remedy for the shower. We are okay with it. So there is no remedy needed with the shower, just the bathroom. And the another important thing, that is the color of the tiles and the color of the walls and the ceiling in the bathroom need to be checked. If they are okay, then no remedy needed, and if they are not okay, so they need to change this out. So in this way, we almost covered the whole house plan, just apart from one thing, that is the laundry part. Laundry part is coming in the SSE and some part of SE also. If the storage of the water is there in the laundry part, so is not good for them, for the owner. But if the flow of the water is there, no storage of water is there, so we don't need any kind of remedy for the laundry, apart from just need to check out the color of the walls in the laundry side or the color of the ceiling over there, and what are the machineries placed in the laundry side. So in this way, we have covered the whole house plan. First of all, we analyze it, then we check out that what are the directions that is showing in the house plan, and then we suggest the remedy, a simple remedy for to the owner, so that the bad effect of any kind of wrong placements in this home plan can be avoided, not completely diminished but avoided for the owner.